Hi my lovelies, so today I'll be showing you how to make this delicious atama soup. We call it atama soup in our language. For your palm fruit, when you're buying it from the market, you have to look out for the part that has red heads. If you want to have a soup that is a bit oily, and again, if you really want your soup to be thick with less oil, then you have to buy the yellow ones. So we're going to move into the process of making this soup. So first, you're going to wash your palm fruit. Afterwards, you're going to pound it. Place a kettle on fire. Boil your water while you're pounding your palm fruit. Pour the hot water into your palm fruit and sieve it. Once you're done washing this, pour everything into a nice bowl. Allow it to sit for like 2 minutes. You're going to sieve your banga paste just to take out the sand from the bottom. So once that is done, you're going to do that twice. Take the quantity of the banga paste that you want to use to cook, and you're going to proceed to cook your delicious atama soup. Other people refer to this soup as banga soup because it is made from banga paste. So we have people from like Delta State and the rest, they have their own type of banga soup, but this right here is how to make the Akwaibom and Cross River kind of banga soup, which we call atama soup. So we have special ingredients for this particular soup, which includes a traditional spice that we call uyayak, but not everybody likes the flavor. So for this recipe, I did not use it, but I'm just going to show you so that you can always incorporate this into your soup. We have the uyayak and we have the adusa seed. So if you do not have adusa seed, you can as well use adusa leaf, which in Igbo they call azusa. So whichever one you have, it's okay. In your pot, pour in the quantity of banga that you need to use as at the time, and you're going to cover this and allow it to cook for at least 10 minutes. After that, proceed to add your meat stock. Proceed to also add your stockfish. So I'm using already parboiled meat, and afterwards you're going to add your clean and washed oporoko, that's your stockfish. You're going to go in with your removed periwinkles, and I'm using palmnut fish for this recipe. Palmnut fish is a bit fleshy, so it gives the soup the thickness. You know, this is a very watery soup. For your fresh pepper, the type of fresh pepper that you use for this soup determines how nice and how hot this soup will turn out. For me, I like to use colorful peppers, green, red, yellow, just to give it that burst of flavors. Proceed to wash your atama leaf because most times we get the very bitter ones from the market. You do not want to have your soup really bitter, so you have to wash it with hot water until the bitterness goes out and you throw away the water that comes out of the leaf. Once they are new and they are really fresh like that, they tend to be very bitter. But if you're lucky to buy the ones from the market that are not so bitter, then good for you. But like this one, it was the bitter one I got, so you have to wash it very well. If not, your soup will be bitter. There is nothing as bad as having a bitter atama soup. You will never want to try atama soup again, so you do not want to make that mistake. So for the palm kernel that comes out from your shaft, you can decide to, pour it in a corner of your house and, use it later. Break the palm kernel out, use it to drink your sapa gari. It's really, really healthy, like it's really tasty. Your leaf is ready. You're going to proceed to add this to your pot of soup. and you're going to add your crayfish powder in 2 parts. So it means that you're not going to add all your crayfish powder at once, so that you can be checking the taste so that it doesn't get too sweet or too salty. You also need to control the amount of salt you use in this soup, because this soup is naturally sweet on its own because of all the spices that you've added. So proceed to add your atama leaf and give this a good stir. Once this is done, guys, proceed to add your adusa leaf, which is your azaza. Your soup is ready, trust me. So you can see that your soup is beginning to look really nice and the oil is coming up gradually. So you're just going to cover this and allow it to cook for, let's say, 5 minutes, so that the oil can come out really nice. Once that is done, your soup is ready. Your delicious atama soup is ready, and you do not want to miss this for anything. The consistency of your soup really matters, so you have to go in with enough crayfish to make this soup tasty, and less maggi and less salt, but more crayfish, because this soup is a traditional soup. So you can decide to eat this soup with fufu, your gari, poundo, any type of swallow goes with this soup. This soup is very delicious and it's one of our bestseller soups. This soup is so delicious. I wish you could try it from here. So you can see the oil is flowing nicely, and at this point you do not need to add extra palm oil, because the palm fruits that you use is the oily type of palm fruit. So there's no need for extra oil. Trust me, once you cook this soup to get that consistency, your oil will definitely come out. So guys, I hope you found this video really interesting, and I hope you'll be trying this recipe. Thank you so much for watching. Do not forget to subscribe, comment, and also share this post to people who would love to learn. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.